This is the story of the Ewoks Join the Fight. You can read along with me in your book. You will know it is time to turn the page when you hear R2-D2 beep like this. Let's begin now. Brave rebel forces faced their most dangerous threat from the evil Empire. The Dark Lord, Darth Vader, was building a new and more powerful Death Star.
Hey guys, welcome back inside of the Plastic Planet. I'm your host Nick Nack, hanging out with you guys tonight. Guys, I just got a couple things to show off to you guys tonight. Not a lot, but I've got a lot of records. I've been buying some vintage Star Wars records, and they're really actually pretty fucking awesome. Alrighty guys, so check it out. Here is that collection I just spoke of vintage Star Wars records I picked up for the premium Star Wars wing here of the Plastic Planet. These are all items I didn't have as a kid, but as I've told you guys in other videos, if you're a longtime viewer or subscriber of my channel, growing up in the late 70s and early 1980s, we didn't have a lot of home video options available to us to watch the original Star Wars films on. I can remember as a kid, a neighbor down the street had a Betamax VCR, and he invited all the kids over, all the neighborhood kids over to watch Star Wars on his Betamax VCR, and that was a really big deal. I remember that, and I also remember going and seeing the original Star Wars as well when it was being shown at the public library on like a Saturday afternoon growing up. But again, we didn't have a VCR, so there was no way to watch it at home. So these records really, for me, was my only way to get my Star Wars media fix growing up. There's no way to really, like I said, there's no way to really watch the movies, so I'd listen to them on these records. And I never had these particular records as a kid, but so I thought these would be really cool to buy and frame up here. The first one I bought was the Return of the Jedi, the Ewoks Join the Fight. That looks really cool. Again, I never had this one. I think I had a friend who had this one. And you guys heard a little sampling of it in the beginning of the video. It's a little gross stuff. It looks like someone, I don't know, someone was like eating a cheeseburger, and I don't know. But anyway, the artwork in it looks really nice, though, as you guys can see. And this is a win. So anyway, this one was open. This one was in open condition. There's the back side of it, which I think they all look about the same. So there's the back side of it, but that one's really cool. The second one I got, and this one is sealed. So I was going to listen to these actually, but I didn't know they were coming sealed. But this one is sealed in its original shrink wrap. It's in pristine mint condition. Look at that. Star Wars Planet of the Hoojibs with Chewbacca and C-3PO there. I think Princess Leia's there as well. You got that awesome looking alien eagle thing there. I have no idea. You got some little bunny rabbit things there that Chewbacca's carrying. Really cool shit. So yeah, those look like way cooler than any fucking porgs, I'll tell you that. So really cool. I would show you guys some of the interior artwork, but I'm not going to open it because it's like, again, it's in its original shrink wrap. So that's really cool. And then one I always wanted to hear, and maybe I'll just have to find it on YouTube or something, and that is this Droid World. Now, it came in a protective plastic bag, but as you guys can see after I've removed it, it's also in its original shrink wrap, which is absolutely fantastic. I think for both the Droid World as well as the Planet of the Hoojibs, I paid about $16 for each of these. And again, the backside is pretty much the same thing as all of these, but again, $16, and it is sealed in its original shrink wrap. So that is beautiful, and I just love the artwork there. And I just did a video about C-3PO and R2-D2, counting up how many times I paired them up in my collection. I just did that video last week if you want to check it out if you haven't done so already. But to me, that is so iconically Star Wars. I don't know what else is, but that just looks really damn cool. So that is really awesome. And then finally, I paid a little more money for this one. I got this one for about $60. And again, I would love to open it up and listen to it and even give you guys a little sampling of it. Maybe you can listen to it somewhere on YouTube here. Maybe someone uploaded it. But again, I got this Star Wars Rebel Mission to Ord Mantell. This is a full-sized LP record. I imagine there might be some cool artwork on the inside, but I'll never know because, again, it's in its original shrink wrap. But again, really cool looking artwork there. You got sort of a, looks like the old Millennium Falcon Tantive IV prototype they came up with early on in the filming of Star Wars. But it looks really cool. I'll try to get that so maybe you can pause it and read it if you want. right there, right now. But yeah, no, really, really cool. And I love the front artwork of this. I mean, that is beautiful. I hope you guys are seeing that. I mean, you can see where the shrink wrap's a little wrinkled, but again, you know, this record was released in 1983. This thing is almost 40 years old. That's crazy. But yeah, so it's like, you know, it's 38 years old right now, and that is just beautiful. I love the artwork there. C-3PO and they're flipping out in that little space shuttle, and Luke cutting off the anchoring hose there or whatever, with stormtroopers shooting in pursuit, and you got the Millennium Falcon up there. So that is just really, really awesome. Just really, really cool looking artwork, and these are going to look really, really good framed up down here in the Plastic Planet. Yeah, check it out. Someone bought this at Big Lots back in the day for 50 cents. I didn't even know they had Big Lots back then, but apparently they did. So yeah, that is just so damn cool. Got it now kind of positioned right next to my record player here. Just kind of give you guys just a nice view of these, how you would listen to them back when you were a kid. That's just really, really freaking awesome. Again, I'm almost sad I can't whip these three out. The Planet of the Hoojibs, Droid World, and Rebel Mission to Ord Mantell. I almost am kind of sad I can't whip them out and listen to them, because they're just so cool. But again, they're in their original shrink wrap, which is, from a collector standpoint, is absolutely awesome. So that's definitely going to be a deterrent there for that activity, but nevertheless really, really cool. Alrighty guys, and just to follow up there, this is how I am having all these displayed here. Just kind of block out these lack shelves a little bit, as I mentioned in a previous video. I have all of my media behind there, all my Blu-rays and DVDs in labeled boxes, sort of pseudo shelves, but these are sort of blocking that out because that's kind of an eyesore. But I think it looks really, really pretty awesome here. It's kind of messy up here. I kind of need to adjust that, but I think in the overall grand scheme of things, that looks pretty damn awesome.